brings us to Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Prescott off play action. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5. Prescott now. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Prescott on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Stevens. And down inside the 15 he goes. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 13 yards out. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now, he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Daniels. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Escaping the pressure right. And a dump off here to Robinson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Daniels going to throw for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. Flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And down to the 36-yard line here. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 9-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. And they'll accept that penalty. Second down, Daniels. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10. They go play action. Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Finding Ertz again. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a second down throw for Daniels. The quick slant caught. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Daniels looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. To the air goes Daniels. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. On first down, here's Daniels to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun. Daniels, middle of the field. He's got McLaurin. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Operating from the gun. Daniels, flush to it, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. They work now on 2nd and 9. On play action, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. Across midfield, CeeDee Lamb. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 88 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Rico Dowdle taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Daniels flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.